Gonna get this beautiful avicularia rehoused. But before we do that, I didn't put the microphone on because I am a melon. Gonna get the avicularia rehoused. Hopefully I sound a bit clearer now. So got 12 by 12 by 20. I've got the spider looking good. Now this is going to be very simple. I've already got my substrate. I've got some moss. I've got water bowls there. And my plan is substrate, moss, water bowl, and then lift the tarantula out on the bark and just add the bark straight into the enclosure with the spider on it. And these are pretty gentle, docile species, so I shouldn't have any issues. Not like that Minax video that turned into an absolute swear fest. Apologies for that. There was a lot of cursing. I had also dosed up on caffeine before I did that video, and I think that tipped me over the edge. So I'll try not to repeat that. I guess I'll get building. Fa la 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 la, avicularia. Get some of that in there. Go on. Get it, laddie. Yeah, what the fudge is there? A giant chunk. Feels a bit dry actually. I should probably give it a spritzing. We'll do a whole cup. There should be plenty for it to put my moss in there. I pulled this moss out of the woods. I think I told you that before. Of course my mist bottle's nearly empty. There we go. Yeah, I pulled that moss out of the woods. So it's live. Very healthy. Now I've got to mist it up the whole damn thing. Which means you're not going to be able to see. Give me 2 seconds while I just give it a gentle wipe. It's a bit more pleasant, isn't it? There we go. Good. Nice as an avicularia. So the plan is water bowl, which I forgot. This is not going too well, is it? And I like to. I think we'll stand it in that corner there. Very good. And a blast of drinking water. For my smaller teas, I just use a pipette for their water bowls. And the bigger ones, I've got a garden spray bottle. So, here we go. How do we think this is going to go? The good news is, so it's not scatty as I'm moving the pot around, which is a good sign. It's quite calm. I'm not a fan. So the actual tea would be, okay, now it would be fine to stay in this enclosure for a while, but I don't like the round enclosures. I find them awkward. Here we go. Well, he dropped off the bark. And now he's going to go and wander my desk. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Where you think you're going? You want to wander that way? Yeah, I lifted the bark up. And he took his opportunity to just hop off. So much for being easy anyway. So here's what we'll do. While he's having a nice little wander, I will see if he wants to get back on his bark. With my little brush. camera angle for you. There we go, find your wood, bud. No. Not all the way up the wall, please. Okay. Well, now he's gone for my hand and my arm. Oh, he's quick. Oh, this is my first experience with an AVIC. I might have to catch up him. He's over here. That is the biggest spider I've had crawl on me. So that was a new experience. Oh, great. Not again, lad. Just doing it again. This thing is so quick. Okay. Oh my god. What a beast. Right, he's in a catch cup. I can't believe how jumpy he was. I'm pretty stressed. Wow. No, back in. We're not doing this again. Your house. You like to climb. Oh, you bastards. You've done it again. Cannot believe this. This has been... Oh my god. He's keeping me on my toes, isn't he? I'm just catching him. Don't think I've ever had a spider run up quite like that. Oh, for God's sake. Tell me I'm out of my depth. Please just go and settle down now. Not again. No. Okay. Maybe. What am I doing? Fuck the camera. Oh. That one completely caught me off guard. As you can probably see, I fudged it. He moved a lot quicker than I thought he was going to. He climbed so much quicker than I thought he would. So that's my first catastrophic experience with an arboreal. Luckily, that was a friendly one. If that was a new world, I think I would have shit myself. Right, let's turn you around here, look. So you can see the AVIC is now safely contained. Oh my god. Oh. I think I'm going to go pour myself a shot of rum, to be honest with you, and then go to bed. Fucking. Has that ever happened to any of you guys? Where it's just fucking legged it? That's quite tense, man. Like, they move so fast. Right, lesson learned, I suppose. I'm going to get this one labelled and sign off. I've got the other slings to sort out yet, which you'll see later on in the next week or two. Yeah, there's my avicularia. Avicularia.